Welcome back to Sports on Tap. I'm your host, James Laney, with my co-host, Kyle Johnson.
What's going on?
And my other co-host, Ryan Fahey.
Gentlemen, let's get it.
So before we get started today, don't forget that we are on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. My co-hosts are mocking me, but please go follow, subscribe, like, and share.
And guys, also, hit that bell. Get notified when we post.
AFC Championship game, Bills-Chiefs. Now, I want to go through two scenarios now because clearly Mahomes had that unbelievable concussion, like rock to the head, and he did not look good. If Mahomes isn't playing, do the Chiefs stand a chance?
No, because Chad Henne's not gonna do anything. Like, he's just great. You got Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, but that Bills defense is gonna eat him alive.
Yeah.
You need Patrick Mahomes in this game. Need him. Which, first of all, I rewatched the video of Mahomes getting concussed. I didn't realize that his head never slammed the ground. It was almost like a weird whiplash.
It didn't
like
even
it
look
was.
that...
I know it didn't.
He was out though,
which makes it freaking terrifying.
You know, it's like kind of
that's terrifying.
You know, it's like exactly. So it's like. It's crazy because it didn't look that bad when I watched it. I'm like, but clearly it was.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So clearly, are we all on the same page? They don't have a chance if Mahomes isn't playing.
Yeah.
Okay, just go on a tangent here. But you see what his mom tweeted out after the game?
Oh my god.
So, and I get she's being a mom and protecting her child, but the tweet was, now this is not 100% quote for quote, but it said something along the lines of the player that hit Mahomes should have been ejected. Which it's like, okay, but what we're saying, well, what happened?
How dare he play football? That
Like,
was a tackle.
yeah.
That was a tackle.
You gotta let him
malicious.
play.
It wasn't.
No, if it was like head to head or like the guy was trying to drive into the ground.
We've already talked about how we feel on if that was
intentional.
Intention should have a huge part, and that was just a normal tackle that wasn't leading with anything.
A freak. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch what happened. It's just. Like you said, he never really hit his head. That's why I was like, did he hurt his knee or something at first? And then clearly, once you look at him, you're like, whoa, he is.
Yeah.
He is not good.
You can't say she is just being a mom.
And I'm not I'm not trying to, crap on his mom's life. But I'm just like, okay, I know that's your kid, but
yeah.
No, we're not going to eject
No.
him. He played football. Once again, if it was intentionally like, hey, I just slammed my head into your head into the ground or something, which I don't even know how that would be possible. Like if it was like the Carson Wentz one a few years ago, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it wasn't. It was clear that it's like, oh, he was just playing football. It was just one of the weirdest concussions and one of the worst ones we've seen.
Yeah.
So if he is playing, because if there's any glimmer of hope that he can play, the NFL is going to be like, you can go play.
Yeah.
Because he's a money maker.
He's
a money maker.
I hope they make the right choice though. Like if he is concussed, I would rather see a long career than Patrick Mahomes go in for this one playoff game. Let that be known. I'm not a big fan of rushing people back. Look at RG3. I would have much rather seen him.
And especially,
I blame Mike Shanahan. Fuck you. RG3 could have had one of the best careers.
And
he was ahead of his time.
Okay.
He was like.
But especially with head injuries, it's like, okay, RG3 now is a bum knee, and that sucks.
Yeah.
And he just got cut by the Ravens. But, that sucks. And it's awful, but you're talking, okay, so now you might not have as long as a football career. If Patrick Mahomes goes in with a head injury,
that's huge.
He could, he could die.
Yeah.
There could be serious, okay, so we say he doesn't die, but, you could have serious mental problems with, in the NFL, it's already been proven, brains get put into mush by the time you're out. So, you can't just throw these guys back out there. And I've always said, it's harder for superstars to get concussions. It is. There was one playoff game, Cam Newton, it was the final drive with the Panthers, and it's the dude was concussed. It looked bad. They're like, that's the last drive. They threw him back out there, and you're like, ooh, you should not be out there. I've always said it's harder for superstars to get concussions. And I'm glad Mahomes didn't get put back in, because that shows you, wow, this is serious.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, no.
He was
you can't
knocked.
get put back in the game when you fall into your offensive lineman trying to stand up.
And that's the thing. If it's still that bad or even close to being that bad come Sunday, I hope they don't play him, because obviously if he's ready to go, throw him out there. Clearly this is what we want to see, some of the best young quarterbacks out in the game, but I just don't want to see him go out there and do, like you said, I'd rather a long career then one playoff game.
Yeah.
That's my big thing. But if he does play... Oh, if you got another.
No, go
okay. If he does play, though, and it's 100% ready to go, what is the X factor for this game?
Andy Reid.
What?
Andy Reid.
Okay.
Why?
Because honestly, if the Chiefs have any chance at that point, like I honestly think the Bills still win, but I think if they have a chance, you got to outcoach. Sean McDermott, he's a great coach. He's been doing really well. Look at where he has Buffalo. But I think if you get to that point without Patrick Mahomes, like Le'Veon Bell needs to get involved.
No.
Like,
this is if Mahomes is playing. Well, this is
what's
the X factor if Mahomes is playing?
I would still probably say Andy Reid. I think you have to outcoach because these are two talented teams. These are two extremely their Bills defense is definitely top 5 at least. Stephon Diggs has been killing it. I don't think they have anybody who's going to be able to cover him. They've been running the ball well. So if you're going to beat them still, I think it has to be Andy Reid. They have to get outcoached. Like a lot of the stuff with getting Tyreek open on the edge. Like he had a lot of great calls to get like all his 4th downs, his 3rd down. Like
Andy Reid's a great coach.
He's a great, but he's showing it this playoffs. Like I liked. I was watching Max Kellerman's take the other day, and he was like, "Yeah, no, he is like a standout above the rest. Like going for it on 4th down. This is the stuff Andy Reid was getting shredded for early career before he got the Super Bowl. But now it's like this is the stuff that wins games. If you're talented,
lot of things. Yeah.
If you're talented enough, if the players can pull it off, this is the stuff that wins games. This is stuff that wins you Super Bowls. So
yeah,
I think that's what matters.
My X factor, Stephon Diggs.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say who I think winning yet because if Mahomes isn't playing, it's the Bills. But if he does play, I can mull that over because the Bills are hot now.
They're the real deal.
They are hot. It's just they got Josh Allen, another top player. He was on an MVP caliber kind of run right now. Not that he's gonna get it. But Stephon Diggs, I was looking at the cornerbacks for Kansas City. They don't have any real good... Like, they have Honey Badger there, Tyrann Mathieu.
Not fast enough.
But that's exactly... It's Stephon Diggs in his route running. I just think he's going to get open so much. I don't think the secondary is going to be able to handle it. I really don't, and I think that's going to be the X factor of this game. I can see, if Mahomes is playing, I can see the Bills win this. I really do. I can still see them winning. And now, don't get me wrong, Mahomes, if he's 100% ready to go, I'm not going to be shocked however this game comes out, but Diggs is going to be a real problem. He loves it there. He loves Josh Allen. The chemistry between those two is unbelievable, and he's got the talent. And having that week of a secondary, not looking good.
No.
So, I mean, my X factor is he's also on the Bills. It's not Stephon Diggs, though. I think Stephon Diggs is going to be... Andy Reid's going to come up some sort of scheme, whether in the defensive coordinator, they're going to come up some sort of scheme. It's going to be... They're going to put Honey Badger on him just because that's their best option, but they're going to have that other safety just kind of hanging around. Where he's going to be spied the entire game with another defender. He's going to be doubled all night.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Can they stop Cole Beasley?
That's going to be interesting.
Can that
I would
second
love to
cornerback
see
stop
that.
Cole Beasley? Cole Beasley is going to be huge in this game, and that's just because I feel like that's going to open up the field way more for Cole Beasley. Like he's sneakily had one of just like we've said plenty of times, a poor man's Edelman.
He could have been a Pro Bowler.
At this point, Edelman.
Yeah,
really.
he could have been a Pro Bowler this year, I think. He was killing it.
I don't know about that high, but I know personally it was statistically his best.
I was going to say, he got over 1,000 yards. He had to have.
I think he was 987.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
967.
Oh, wow.
That's close.
How many touchdowns?
4.
Yeah,
okay,
so
never mind.
not a Pro Bowl
He
year,
could not have been a Pro
but
Bowler. Never mind.
But he had
that's a Julian Edelman kind of year.
He had 82 receptions.
Yeah.
Like he had a lot of catches. Like
exactly.
Can that second corner stop Cole Beasley? That's what it's going to come down to. Josh Allen. I'm guessing Cole Beasley might get 8 targets this game at least.
Yeah. These are the 2 games I wanted to see. These are the 2 matchups. This is it. This is perfect.
This Sunday is going to be
I'm not
chef's kiss on this season.
I'm not doing anything Sunday. This is what I'm
this
doing.
Is
I'm
it.
watching
this
these
is
games.
This is it. Oh my goodness. You can't ask for anything better.
No.
This is perfect. This is fantastic. This is exactly what you wanted to see, and we're getting it.
I like that though, Cole Beasley. I like that X factor.
I think that X factor, Cole Beasley, huge. It's gonna be humongous.
So who do you guys have winning this game? If Mahomes plays, let's say if Mahomes plays 100%.
Mahomes plays, it's Chiefs.
God, I still like the Bills though.
I would love to see the Bills do it, but I think the Chiefs are just too stacked.
It's tough because I just don't. I'm going to go with Bills because that's who I originally picked. I did have the Chiefs get knocked out by the Browns in my original bracket, but my Super Bowl prediction was Bills-Bucks, and if that's still an opportunity, I'm going to leave that there on the table. And I think, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be shocked if the Chiefs win because it is the defending champs. They have 80-something% of their roster. It's going to be close. I think I got to go with Bills because just Mahomes, I don't know if he is going to come back 100%. Even if he does, what is 100% kind of thing? You know what I mean? How much is he really going to show? How much is he going to hide?
Yeah.
They might say he's 100%, but there's a lot of athletes, especially in these big games, where they're just like, oh, I'm 100%, I'm ready to go. And you look at him, you're like, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not 100%, you're not ready to go. But I love the dog, the fight and the dog, whatever. I don't know.
I like dogs.
I like dogs. They fight, but okay. But
fair enough.
that's all we have. Wow, really tripping up on my words today. Wow. What?
James is having a stroke.
Sorry, guys. Really just slipping up on my words. But that's all we have for today, folks. Thanks for... What? That's all we have? Yeah, that's all we have for today. Thanks for watching. Once again, we are on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook. You name it, we got it. Boys got anything?
I don't know. Fahey's raving.
Just YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.
Just cut.
Okay. See you next week. Hey everyone, James Laney here, founder of Sports on Tap. If you enjoy our content and want to help us grow, there's an easy way you can do that. All you're going to want to do is go on any of our social media accounts, hit this link to our website, then click the Listen Here button, then go over to the Support button. Then you're going to have a few options for how much you'd like to donate a month. Then you're going to fill out your information down below, hit the Support button. Any and all contributions will be appreciated and go directly towards the podcast to help us grow.